Be ready? Start. Casteism, deeply rooted in Indian society, has been one of the most persistent social challenges undermining the principles of equality and justice enshrined in the Constitution of India. The caste system, which stratifies society into rigid hierarchical groups, perpetuates social, economic, and educational inequalities. The Supreme Court of India, as the apex judicial authority, has played a pivotal role in interpreting constitutional provisions and safeguarding the rights of marginalized communities affected by caste based discrimination. The Constitution of India, through its preamble, guarantees justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. These principles are further elaborated in Part 3, which deals with fundamental rights. Article 14 ensures equality before the law and equal protection of the laws. Article 15 and 16 specifically prohibit discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth and mandate equality of opportunity in matters of public employment. Despite these provisions, caste based discrimination persists in various forms, including untouchability, social exclusion, and denial of opportunities. The Supreme Court has consistently upheld the constitutional mandate to combat casteism. In the landmark case of the state of Madras versus Champakam Dorai Rajan bracket 1951, the court highlighted the tension between fundamental rights and affirmative action policies. This case led to the first constitutional amendment enabling reservations for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other backward classes in education and employment. Another critical decision was in the Indira Savni versus Union of India bracket 1992, commonly known as the Mandal Commission case. The Supreme Court upheld the reservation policy for OBCs but imposed a 50% ceiling on reservations to ensure the balance between affirmative action and meritocracy. The court also clarified that economic backwardness alone could not be the sole criterion for reservations, emphasizing the historical and social context of caste based inequalities. In addressing caste based atrocities, the Supreme Court has provided significant rulings to strengthen the enforcement of the Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Act 1989. This legislation aims to curb violence and discrimination against SCs and STs. In the case of State of Karnataka versus Appa Balu Ingle, bracket 1993, the court underscored the importance of protecting the dignity and rights of marginalized communities, stressing the need for stringent action against perpetrators of caste-based violence. Moreover, the Supreme Court has intervened to curb misuse of caste based legislations while ensuring that genuine grievances are addressed. In Dr. Subhash Kashinath Mahajan versus State of Maharashtra bracket 2018, the court laid down procedural safeguards to prevent the misuse of SC/ST Act, which was later reviewed following widespread protests. The judgment demonstrated the court's delicate balancing act between protecting the rights of marginalized communities and preventing abuse of legal provisions, respecting the autonomy of private entities. The Supreme Court has also engaged with issues of social exclusion and untouchability. In Indian Young Lawyers Association versus State of Kerala bracket 2018, the court struck down the centuries-old practice of barring women of menstruating age from entering the Sabrimala temple. While the case primarily addressed gender discrimination, the judgment's broader implications resonated with caste-based exclusions, emphasizing the need to eradicate all forms of social discrimination. Despite these judicial interventions, casteism remains a pervasive issue in Indian society. The judiciary alone cannot eradicate a social evil so deeply entrenched in cultural and historical contexts. The Supreme Court's rulings must be supplemented by effective legislative measures, robust implementation mechanisms, and widespread social reform. Education, awareness, and empowerment of marginalized communities are crucial to achieving a caste free society. Further, the judiciary must remain vigilant against the evolving nature of caste based discrimination. Urbanization and modernization have transformed traditional forms of casteism, but subtle and systematic inequalities persist in new forms, such as bias in hiring practices, access to housing, and representation in decision making roles. The Supreme Court must adapt its jurisprudence to address these emerging challenges. In conclusion, the Supreme Court of India has been instrumental in addressing casteism and promoting social justice. Through its progressive interpretations of constitutional provisions, the court has sought to dismantle structural inequalities and uphold the dignity of marginalized communities. However, the eradication of caste based discrimination requires a collective effort from all branches of the government, civil society, and individuals. Only through a holistic approach can India achieve the constitutional vision of a just, equitable, and inclusive society. Over.